What secrets lie behind the world we live in? That question might just be answered in the 10 new fantasy Chinese dramas of 2024. With storylines full of mystery and unexpected twists, these Chinese fantasy dramas will keep you hooked until the very end. Plus, the advanced visual effects and stunning performances by the actors add even more to the experience. Curious about which Chinese fantasy dramas made our list? Stay tuned and watch the video until the end. Number 10. Fox Spirit Matchmaker, Red Moon Pact. Fox Spirit Matchmaker Yue Hong is one of the fantasy Chinese dramas that has captured the attention of many viewers. Starring Yang Mi and Gong Jun, this drama tells an epic story filled with fantasy elements and ancient martial arts, typical of fantasy Chinese dramas. The story follows Tushan Hong Hong, a fox spirit from the Tushan clan, who accidentally saves Dongfang Yuechu, a young human pursued by his enemies. Over time, their relationship develops into love, despite being from different worlds, a theme commonly found in fantasy Chinese dramas. Ultimately, they unite with their loved ones to fight against evil forces and strive for peace between humans and spirits, which is central to many fantasy Chinese dramas. This drama combines action, romance, and the theme of peace, making it one of the must-watch fantasy Chinese dramas. Number 9. Her Fantastic Adventures. This drama is one of the fantasy Chinese dramas adapted from the novel The Meridian Gate by Ying Zhao. The story revolves around Qi Chunjiao, an athletic girl who suddenly transforms into Gu Qinqiao, the daughter of a tavern owner in ancient times. In this fantasy Chinese drama, Qi Chunjiao, along with Duan Yu and her friends, embarks on a time-traveling adventure to search for spirits and treasures. Through their journey, the drama showcases how the characters discover love, friendship, and self-acceptance, elements often found in fantasy Chinese dramas. With a lighthearted, romantic, and inspiring plot, this drama adds to the list of captivating fantasy Chinese dramas with its blend of fantasy elements and deep life lessons. Number 8. Moon Love. Moon Love is one of the captivating fantasy Chinese dramas, telling the story of Yun Chaoyan, a girl haunted by an immortal who escaped from heaven. When she encounters Ren Shike, the moon god tasked with recapturing the renegade immortal, this drama truly transports viewers into a fantasy world full of wonder. Yun Chaoyan tries to approach Ren Shike to solve her problems, though initially, the god is reluctant to get involved. However, like in many fantasy Chinese dramas, their shared adventure brings about a significant change in their relationship, evolving from distrust to deep love. With various obstacles and conflicts they face, including the vengeful immortal, Moon Love features the characteristic elements of fantasy Chinese dramas, blending mythology, love, and sacrifice into a visually and emotionally rich story. Number 7. My Wife's Double Life. My Wife's Double Life is one of the fantasy Chinese dramas that combines intrigue, love, and mystery in a historical setting. The drama follows the story of Liu Rong, a thief who disguises herself as Xu Mukun's wife to carry out a secret mission. As part of the fantasy Chinese drama's plot, the story is full of surprises when Liu Rong discovers that Duke Su, the man she serves, may be involved in a major conspiracy. Throughout the story, the elements of fantasy Chinese dramas are evident as Liu Rong and Xu Muchen, who were initially on opposing sides, eventually fall in love and work together to uncover the truth. This drama is an interesting example of fantasy Chinese dramas that combine romance, action, and mystical elements into one captivating package. Number 6. The Substitute Princess's Love. The Substitute Princess's Love is one of the fantasy Chinese dramas that tugs at the heartstrings. The story centers on Wen Ye, a god of war who was presumed dead before his wedding. The bride's mother, Madame Shen, replaces her daughter with Shen Kei, an illegitimate daughter who had been estranged. Wenye then returns as a hero, and Xianxia, who has married him, becomes the legitimate princess of the Wang family. In many fantasy Chinese dramas, the emotional journey and conflicts faced by the characters are central to the story. In this drama, Xianxia and Wenye face various obstacles that test their love. In the end, they choose simple happiness together, affirming that true love takes time and sacrifice, a hallmark of many fantasy Chinese dramas. Number 4. Lovesickness. Lovesickness is a fantasy Chinese drama that tells the story of Mo Anan, an ordinary girl who accidentally gets thrown back 1,000 years and meets Xiao Chu, a powerful duke in the Chu state. In this fantasy Chinese drama, Mo Anan learns that Xiao Chu will face a tragic fate due to betrayal. To change his destiny, Mo Anan time travels 3 times in this fantasy Chinese drama, facing new challenges along the way. During their journey, their relationship deepens, revealing strong themes of love and sacrifice. Lovesickness highlights the power and beauty of true love in the context of fantasy Chinese dramas, showing how love transcends time and fate. Number 3. Fighting for Love. Fighting for Love is one of the fantasy Chinese dramas that combines historical and fantasy elements. The story follows Mai, a strong woman who disguises herself as a man to seek revenge for her family's death. Like many fantasy Chinese dramas, this drama features a complex love story and a hero's journey full of challenges. Mai meets Xianxia, and together they face various dangers in a magical setting, typical of fantasy Chinese dramas. In the end, Mai finds happiness after going through a journey full of struggle and love, making this drama one of the fantasy Chinese dramas not to be missed. Number 1. The Expect Love. The Expect Love is a story that combines elements of fantasy Chinese dramas with a modern twist. The story follows Du Ruofei, a chemical engineering student who is magically transported into the world of a novel, typical of fantasy Chinese dramas, where she becomes the wife of Xianxia, a handsome and authoritative minister of punishment. In the rich atmosphere of fantasy Chinese dramas, Ruofei, despite being from the modern era, finds herself well suited to this new world, especially with her husband from the ancient era. Together, they get involved in a mystery full of puzzles, and with the help of Ruofei's modern chemical knowledge, they solve the case, as often seen in fantasy Chinese dramas. This story not only focuses on the mystery, but also on the developing love relationship between Ruofei and Xianxia, which is central to many fantasy Chinese dramas. With love that transcends time and space, they prepare to face the future together, a journey often at the heart of fantasy Chinese dramas.